Happy Summerween! Summerween is a yearly readathon hosted by Gabby Reads. It's about bringing spooky season to the hottest months of the year, and I am in Texas, and it is hot. If you hear birds chirping or things banging or explosions, that the first one is my cat's new toy. And the others are, well, explosions. It is the 3rd and 4th of July. So, yeah, there we go. I am Mary, and I hook books. I crochet things inspired by books. This year, Summerween has kind of a pink theme, so I found this color palette online, and I found some yarn that kind of, to the best of Michael's ability, will correspond to those colors. And I got the pattern from Crystals and Crochet. I love her patterns. They're elaborate and interesting and not overly complex and very well written. As always, the pattern information will be in the description box, so go show her some love because her patterns are really great. I am going to start with some little spooky books and maybe move on to some cozy spooky books and some scary spooky books. So, let's go! It is 9 p.m. and 95 degrees. I have had a very long day, so we get a pajama update. I had to take poor Money Bunny to the vet this morning, so I didn't sleep because I was so afraid of oversleeping that I couldn't sleep. He was having some problems. Those problems are, I don't know if they're solved, but why is my camera slowly tilting down? Alright, I'll try this again. That is just the day that I have had. Just minor inconveniences adding up to I am so tired, and it's not even dark. This is the 3rd of July, and I live in a community that loves their fireworks, so I am a little bit worried about the next 2 days. Maybe even 3, because people like to do fireworks on Sundays too, so we shall see. Anyway, so Munster, we got up and we went to the vet. They aren't gonna have his lab results back until at least Monday because of the holiday, but they gave him an opioid painkiller, and my baby is high. His pupils are so big, and he's a little slow. Not as slow as when he got neutered and I got the extra good painkillers. Like, he couldn't even walk with those. These, he's just a little slow, and it's like he's had catnip all day. Like, he is just a happy, wappy little baby. So, hopefully, it's nothing. They said it doesn't look like anything super serious. Probably just like a little flare-up of something. So, fingers crossed for my baby. But in the meantime, he is so adorable and high. But I am also keeping my lights kind of low because his eyes are so dilated. Anyway, Summerween. I don't know if you needed a cat update, but like, you got it. So I didn't sleep well. I got up, I took Money to the vet, I brought him home, I kept his brother from licking the opioid cream off of him, and I listened to the first part of Cold Snap, and I love snowed-in horror. It is one of my favorites. Like, the shuddering is a vibe I've been searching for and just have not found again, but I love it so much. Cold Snap, it's super short too, which is one of the reasons I got it. I think it's like only a couple hours on audiobook, and I got 36% in. This is gonna be horrifying for some people, but for me, I'm just like, okay, we get it. You have guilt about your dead husband. Nothing creepy has happened 30% into a very short book. So I DNF'd that. But I did pick up Black Sheep from Rachel Harrison. I didn't know what this was about. I just knew that it was Rachel Harrison, and I have absolutely loved everything from Rachel Harrison so far. This is me. This is made for me. I am loving it so far. I am 70% of the way in. I did not know this was a cult. I love me a cult. And, like, it's so interesting. Like, I don't want to give away more than what's on the back of the book, but it has just such an interesting take, and I love how Rachel Harrison writes female characters, and I'm so bad with names. Our main character, Vesper, that's her name. She is messy. But she is a very realistic messy. Like, who hasn't had, like, a horrible day and then done something really stupid and, like, hurt people around them? You know? And, I mean, she did grow up in a cult, so... But I am... like I said, about 70% of the way in. I'll probably finish this in the morning before I go to work. I might listen to a little bit more before I go to bed and keep on working on my blanket, but I am loving it so far. Rachel Harrison has never let me down. Knock on wood.
And I feel good. I'm feeling good.
Black Sheep by Rachel Harrison was so good. When people say that they're not into Rachel Harrison, it's usually because they want more horror, and she is more of like a horror comedy character writer. But this, like, it leans into the horror. Like, that last 25%, like, there was a lot of horror going on there. So I just loved this. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil stuff, but I mean, she came from a cult, and sometimes there is a good reason that you left things in the past. And like, she is so relatable. Some of the things that she talks about and feels, I'm like, oh, girl, same. Like, I loved it so much. I don't know if I've given Rachel Harrison less than like 4.5 stars, but this one is a 5-star. I absolutely loved it, and it has pink on the cover, so we got that down. And now I'm about to pick my next book. I don't know, I've got a couple pulled out, and head to work. And apparently I just found out that we're closing early for the night, so that's cool, and I get to come home and hopefully protect my babies from loud noises. Alright, it is literally 100 degrees, and it is 7:30 p.m. and people are already doing fireworks. And my cat, look at those eyes, look at the camera. He's still so high. Right, baby? What? Huh? Okay. You go be high over there. So today was like the opposite of yesterday. Just so chill. I only had regulars at work, and we closed early, and I had an hour off, so I was able to start The Withering. And this is the third in the House of Long Shadows. The first one, we have an influencer who buys a house in Detroit, and like his whole thing is he's going to remodel it for content. And I thought that was a really cool take. And then the second book, we have new owners, and they're like, hey, we don't think it's real, but like, ghosts are scaring our kid. So they call their uncle, and the uncle comes and tries to help with the haunting. And in this one, we're following a neighbor, and I think that is a really cool take on like a haunted house. Like, what do the neighbors think? Like, people are dying in our neighborhood. Like, so I really like it. I'm almost 80% of the way in, so I may or may not finish this today. We shall see. And I think it's just a really cool take. The scares are very like there is something about this author. I think every book in this series has given me shivers at one point or another, which is why I love this series and am on the third book. I think this is the last one, but I hope there's more. I'm really enjoying it. microphone was not on. That's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. And it's great because I found two amazing books. I mean, we had the DNF, but I found a 5-star and a 4.75 star. So I could not ask for a better start to Summerween. Let me know if you have any good recommendations or if you are participating in Summerween, if you are making any summer or spooky season crochet projects. Let me know. As always, thanks for joining me. I hope you take care of yourself, get a nap, eat your vegetables, and as always, shoulders back, head up.